Hi everybody, I just thought I'd come on and do a coffee and a chat. I videoed a coffee and a chat the other day when I went to Sheena's. So what was that, a few weeks ago now? Sorry, you don't really want to look at the ceiling, do you? I'm trying to rest you. I need to get a tripod again. I got Timothy here with me. I did video because I always, when I drive to Sheena's and I stop from my longest stop, I do a video and a chat during that break. So I stop for coffee, pit stop, have a wee, have a coffee, and but it had some sort of glitch in it, so it wasn't syncing. I don't mean syncing like blah blah blah. I mean, my mouth wasn't syncing with the words with the video, so I was like talking. It was quite a big delay as well. There was like, it started off okay, but throughout the very start of it, so I couldn't even cut it off and like trim it down or anything like that, because it was just sounded hilarious. It just looked hilarious, not sounded, looked hilarious. Anyway, no fancy cup for me today. I'm drinking out of my thermal cup because it's nice and big and it keeps my coffee warm for a long time. Well, I haven't got a lid on it, because if I put a lid on this one, I don't know what make it is. That's what make it is. I got it from Amazon. And I had one when I went to Norway last year. If I have the lid on, it keeps the drink like hot for like hours and hours, like so hot that you can't even like have a sip of it. It burns your mouth. Whereas this way, it'll probably keep it warm in there, like without the lid on. Well, obviously, depending on your weather, blah, 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 blah. Probably for an hour, so that for me, that's perfectly fine. I actually bought two. I bought them to go in the camper, but they're a little bit big for us in the camper. So like if you just want to have a coffee, I drink coffee, Russ drinks tea. I'll drink tea or coffee, but Russ only drinks tea. Coffee gives him headaches. So I had to get smaller ones then. Wow, I did a anti-Sheena and didn't look at the sizes right when I ordered them. Did I, Sheena? And so, yeah, we got Timothy up here. He is waiting for me to go out to play. He's got one of those new T-shirts on that I bought in my haul where I did 3 stores, Argos, TK Maxx and Matalan, or Mataland, as I say. I know it's not Mataland, it's Matalan, but I always say Mataland. It should be Mataland. I did get picked up in that video. Like joking. And so I got this one at TK Maxx. It's got a tent on it and it says camping outside. So Timothy wants to go outside and play it. He's got his shorts on, and Mum finished colouring in the beach hut, colouring cardboard thingamajigamy. So we were going to have a day, some time outside, weren't we, playing with that. And we're going to video some of it. So we're going to do this first and then we'll do that later, okay? Today is Tuesday, don't know what date it is, sometime in August. August already, and we're already still in like this weird normal situation of our lives with this global pandemic, crikey. So I got a few videos coming up for you. Well, I haven't filmed them yet. I'm just filming this one today. But ideas, I always have lots of ideas. But tomorrow I'm having a day meeting my friend. We're actually meeting up at the beach, so we'll be social distancing, so we'll be fine. We're not going in the shops because we're just going to sit on the beach, I think, and probably just have a natter. I don't even know if you can walk on the pier or anything like that. She's coming by train and I'm going to drive up, and it's kind of like halfway for us both. We were meant to do it 2 weeks ago, but then when I came back when I was at Sheena's after John had died for the funeral, so that was a couple of months ago, my van was making a squeaky noise in the wheel. Sheena's got gravel on her drive and the wheel was squeaking, and I just thought, it's probably got a stone stuck in the wheel. And I told Grumpy and he was like, probably got a stone stuck in the wheel. And then I've driven it a few times and it's squeaked, the wheels have squeaked. And then still too grumpy, and he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then I drove back from Sheena's, and it was like squeaking all the way back from Sheena's last month. And I was like, I don't think this is just a stone, because that stone surely should have gone by now. And so I came back from Sheena's. We went to Cornwall for a few days in the camper, just me and Russ together. And he was like, oh yeah, there is quite a bit of a squeak all the time, like almost in the van. And so we got back on the Saturday, and I was absolutely shattered. Sunday I spent the day in bed, because I'd like come back from Sheena's, had a day at home to like do washing and catch up. Russ came back from seeing his son, and we then like went straight back out in the camper for a few days. So I was absolutely shattered. So I stayed in bed. While I was in bed, he took the camper apart. The camper wheels not apart. And it turned out that I had on one of the like the brake pad things that go like that. One of them was really like completely worn down. But it was from where whoever had replaced the wheel or replaced the part of it or something hadn't like put them on flush together properly. Left one like it was just like so I couldn't go and meet out with Sam, and I felt really bad. And I couldn't borrow like a work van or anything like that. He thought it would be like just an easy thing just to have a look at and fix. Well, it couldn't, because then he had to order the part and he couldn't put it back together, and he didn't realise I was going. He didn't look on my calendar and realise that I was going out on the Wednesday, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to see Sam tomorrow. So you will have a video of that. I'm taking Josie with me. Sam wants to meet Josie. So I'm taking little baby Josie. So depending how I feel tomorrow, I might do 2 videos. So I might do a day in the life of Josie and then a Reborn Mummy meetup. I'll definitely do the Reborn Mummy meetup video, but I'm not so sure about the day in the life. It depends, like, because I never know how I'm going to feel when I get up. Which leads me perfectly into talking about what the title of my video is all about. Monetizing your video, membership, and ads. Yeah, monetizing ads, membership. So people have said to me, oh, you're not consistent with your videos. We want to see more of your videos. And how lucky am I that people actually want to do that for a video channel I set up just to share with my friends in other countries. My like nursery and what I did with my reborns and stuff like that. So it's lovely that people have asked me things like that, but I just cannot commit to saying I'll upload every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, something like that, because of my having fibro, chronic fatigue, blah, 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 all the other illnesses that I've got, chronic illnesses. I just cannot commit to like putting it up on certain days. So I always try and like let you know when I'm uploading a video. Oh, excuse me, I've got itchy ears. My psoriasis is itchy in my ears. I'm behind my ears today. Yeah, so I just can't commit to that. And plus there's loads of videos all over YouTube anyway, so there are plenty of things that people can watch. I appreciate people like to come on here and watch me and the littles and see what we're getting up to. And you want your ball, do you? Don't throw at me. He's actually standing up, yeah, on the chair next to me. Little tyke. Won't walk, will you? But you will stand up. Okay. Anyway, yes. Sorry, I get distracted. Yeah. Videos, consistency and videos. Yeah, so that makes it more difficult for me and then I'd feel really bad if I couldn't upload a video. So I would force myself to like take a video, or, you know, it would put pressure on me. I would put pressure on myself for doing that. And so that's not something that I could commit to. I will not be having membership, even though YouTube, like, sends you emails to encourage you. So basically YouTube has just sent out loads of emails to YouTube creators who can qualify for having membership on their channel. So a lot of people are taking that up. And I think with membership, you'd have to run it, because people are paying for that separately, like monthly. I think you'd have to run it completely separate to YouTube almost. I don't mean, what do I mean? What do you mean, Caroline? You can tell I didn't really plan. I never really plan. If you're here for a coffee and a chat, you never met me before, welcome. My name's Caroline. I have reborn dolls, and when I do a coffee and a chat, I ramble. Gosh, I'm losing my train of thought today. Really bad. Joining channels. Yes, joining channel. So I think that you should, for me, I wouldn't want to put videos in my membership part of YouTube that I then later upload to YouTube, which I do see some creators do. That would irritate me. If I was paying like for somebody just to have a chat with somebody, and then a month later that video goes up online, that would bug me. But then again, some people wouldn't, because they would want the instant chat, I suppose. They would want to see the chat straight away. But there are so many people doing it as well now. And people have only got so much money. And that's not why I set up YouTube. I set up my YouTube to chat with, to share with my friends all over the world. It could see what I was doing. And it got me so many more friends. And it got me lots more friends that are in England around me. Nobody close to me. It's a 2-hour drive to the closest reborn mummy that I meet up with. Yeah. So, and it brought me loads of other friends, loads of other people. And so it's not that I need the money either, you know. And then I would get into the whole thing of trying to run it like I feel there's so much more commitment if you had that. It would be like a business, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for fun. I'm here for my distraction from all the things going on in my life in the world, and to share with my friends. I'm not here to make money out of YouTube. So that leads me on nicely to the next thing that you will see that I have uploaded, that I have linked up to adverts. So adverts, yes, I'm not trying to make money out of any of you. Adverts, I'm making money off of them, aren't I? Off of YouTube and off of the ad creators for playing ads on my video. The money is not coming out of your pocket. So I have been running ads on my videos. Now I'm just trying it. I might well turn it off. What's hard to do when you're on the app, when you upload your video onto the YouTube app, video show app, no, not video show, the YouTube app that helps you do your videos for YouTube, you can't organise where your ads are going to run in your video. You have to go on the desktop. Now, if you're a regular viewer to my channel, you know I don't go on my desktop computer app very, very rarely, because sometimes you'll see that I have what is it? The thing, eye in the sky, do they call it? Or whichever one it pops up, a little pop-up card thing. And then end slate, sometimes I have that. And so maybe one night every couple of months, I'll sit down in the lounge and just, while we're watching a film or whatever, I'll just update my YouTube channel or something like that. If you're running ads, you really need to be checking it when you want to put your ads in that. And no, that's just too much hassle for me. It's just so much easier for me to go click, add ads, and that's it. So, skip them if you want to skip them. It's not a lot of money. I will actually tell you how much money I've made, because what the hell? I'm not hiding it from anybody. It is just so minimal. But hey, it might go towards helping buy another toy after about 3 months. You get $10 or £10. But that'll be something that you'll appreciate, won't it? I will appreciate going to the toy shop and spending a £10 from YouTube adverts. So that's why we got ads on. So I think that was like my main things I wanted to talk about today, wasn't it? Had in the title. Yeah, adverts, membership. Yeah, I know with membership you can have like different levels. So some people can pay like $1.99, and if you're a channel member, you can have little icons next to your name and stuff like that. But that's like, you know, I haven't joined anybody's channel because I just think there are loads of channels, and I got, for me personally, other things I want to spend my money on. Looking at you, sir. And all the toys in that we have fun with. Yeah. And the time that I would need to set those levels up, to organise it, to keep control of it. Ooh, no fear. No fear. I'm not interested in all of that. No. I just want to chill. Do you know what I mean? There's so many more things like Prime, Amazon Prime. I subscribe to that. And then I can get the videos at the same time as getting my shopping the next day, toys the next day. So yeah, so don't worry about, I know it's a big thing at the moment, and as soon as you add adverts anyway onto your channel, then you get emails from YouTube to say that you can now become, have a membership. You can get people to join and all of that sort of stuff, and it tells you all what you can do, all the different levels and all levels and things like that. And I'm just like, no. Who can afford to like just put like £2 here, £2 there, £2 there, £2 there? Like over a month, I'm like, that would add up to so much money going to people that I don't really know. Because like you only see, like me, unless you've met me in person, you only see like a little bit of my time. Unless you've seen me like a lot in person, even, I mean, people are already showing you what they want you to see, and they want to make money. So I don't know where that argument is going from, because that's just like going to the cinema and watching a movie, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not going to do it, and I'm not going to do it. And so my videos are always going to be there. But you might have to just put up with the adverts for a while we see how they're going. If adverts do really bug you, seeing them in a video, let me know down below. Because, I might not do them if people find they're really irritating. But then again, why not when it's free money for us from Google and advertising? I mean, I know now there's so many YouTubes and things that I watch and it's an advert, and you can either skip through, or if there are like certain people, there's like one family that I watch, and they're a good, wholesome Christian family, and I watch their videos because then they get the ad revenue, like for not skipping the video. Like if you not for skipping the video, not skipping the ad, if you skip an ad, then people won't get the ad revenue. If you don't skip the ad and watch the video, then they're more likely to get the ad revenue, if that makes sense. I hope so. Anyway, so there we go. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. And I'm really looking forward, yes I am, I'm really looking forward to playing with you. Let's have a sip of coffee. So what's been going on with you guys? How you doing with the pandemic? Still going on, isn't it? It's horrific. Oh, that's the home phone. I answered the home phone. I had a phone call last Tuesday. We get so many code callers here. It's just unreal. So we stop answering the home phone unless it comes up on caller ID who it is. And it is nothing at the moment. So we will ignore that. Because as soon as you pick it up, it goes quiet, and then it goes, "Do you own your own home? Would you like new windows?" And once you so my phone call last week was actually Tuesday at this time. I had a proper phone call planned and all that. And I bet that's been logged somewhere, you see. And so now I will get a ring every Tuesday at this time for a while until I don't answer it. It's really, really bad for cold calling. It was when I first moved in, because I had the 3 children here. I'm quite right out in the country, and we had the phone, and I was like answering the phone, and we used to get no end because you had the kids on the phone and that as well. Oh, that was before like mobile phones were like a thing to carry around, an extra arm. And oh God, it was just the bane of my life. Because what they do is they take the numbers and they put them on databases, and then they sell the databases around. They sell information, so. And actually, so I had the phone call last Tuesday, and my daughter was here to help me with the phone call, and my eldest daughter, and I put the phone down, and within 10 minutes we had a code call. It was just cold calling. I don't know. It's just when you get just someone ringing up trying to sell you something. And I was just like, me and her just both burst out laughing afterwards, because she knows that's the reason why we don't answer the phone in our house unless we see. So all our important numbers are programmed into the phone by the daughter, so that they'll just show up. So there we go. So didn't last very long. Definitely don't pick up the phone in this area. They also do it a lot in areas where they're old, where they assume is an older person's age living. So like bungalows, a whole big group of bungalows, stuff like that. They do it there. Oh, my throat sounds a bit don't know whatsoever like where you are. Actually, Grandmother Anne put a video on the other day of it snowing. Today, I think I saw it this morning. And I think it was snowing somewhere in America. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. But no, it is a bit overcast here today. Warm. Looks like it might rain. I don't think we're going to have any rain. I don't think we're going to have any rain tomorrow. I really hope not. Because every time that I've tried to organise a mummy meet-up at this beach that we're going tomorrow, like a big REBORN mummy meet-up, because I have a Facebook page called REBORN Adventures. So if anybody's tried to find me on Facebook and they've tried to add me to be friends, I won't accept because I don't know you. Simples if I don't know you, because I put everything on my page, on my own Facebook page. So, well, the REBORN's and everything, but if you're not somebody I see regularly, then I won't add you. I do have a page and I admin it now with Sheena. We used to admin it with Amy, my friend Amy, but now I admin it with Sheena. And it's called REBORN Adventures. So you could try and join there. And we literally, all that's accepted on that page is just to upload pictures of your reborns or little videos. There's no selling, there's nothing else. It's just pictures, so that just basically mine and Amy's vision was if anybody was having a bit of a bad day or a bit of want a bit of an escape out of your mind, you just go on our page and all you would see on our Facebook page is just pictures of reborns. Obviously you have to be in the hobby to enjoy them. But yes, so I'm more likely to accept people on there. And anyway, every year for I think the last 5 years, maybe we missed out a year, I don't know. We definitely have missed out this year. We have met up at this spot at Weston, and it's been windy or raining. Oh, it's been awful. Once I put up a small marquee gazebo, we call them, small gazebo, and it blew off the beach. And there's me with my pushchair with my fake dolls in. Fake. They're not fake dolls because they are dolls. With my lifelike dolls. And I've put this gazebo up and I was trying to peg in all the things, and oh my god, it took off. Just took off. All rolling along the beach. It was like massive, great big like tent thing, like for lots of people to sit under. It just rolled and rolled and rolled, and all I could see was it rolling into the road. And I was like, didn't know what to do because I had the pram there. I was just like, it's always some sort of adventure. Anyway, in England, it can be all seasons in one day, so you need to be prepared wherever you go. It's been really lovely, though, and it's still warm. I've got the patio doors open here, and so it's just overcast. But, yeah, like I say, tomorrow we'll take a picnic, and I should think we'll sit on the beach. But that is it. So that's Wednesday, yeah, and then it'll take me a while to recover. I'm not sure how long the drive is for me to Weston. Maybe an hour? Maybe? Yeah, probably an hour. A little bit less. But by the time, like, I've got windy road to get there, and then you've got to find parking and that. So, yeah, probably about an hour. And Sam's coming down by the train, so she will be social distancing on the train. Not sure I would want to go on a train at the moment. I'm not sure I would want to go on public transport. I'm not sure I want to go really very far, you know. This is like, apart from shopping in my local area and going to Sheena's, this is like, I'm just watching a feather floating in. It's a white feather. Every day since John's died, Uncle John, I've seen a white feather floating near me every day. Hello, John. And then there was like, I think tomorrow is going to be the biggest, is that a word? Yeah, the largest, like, amount of people I probably will have been around since the lockdown. So I'm feeling a little bit anxious about that, but it'll be all outside. So I do feel better about that. And people, I just hope people will be distancing and stuff. It's a bit scary at the moment to go out anywhere, and especially, like, you know, what happened to John and Sheena. And also Sheena's dad had a mild case of it. And Sheena actually had the child's one as well as the adult one. Go figure. I mean, we're pretty safe if we go to Sheena's because because she's had it, you know, they've been like real crazy about cleanliness and washing your hands and stuff like that. And plus, I'll just beg for her plasma. So she is going to be donating her plasma to help people with COVID. Because I'm sure once the winter comes, it'll start to hike up again because more and more people will be back inside, won't they? With the heating on. Not that I don't think this virus is affected actually by heat or cold. I think this virus is just transmitted by, well, it's obviously just transmitted by people, but usually some sort of thing like that would, in a colder climate, is maybe not so so prolific, but this one has been, hasn't it? Blimey. Anyway, I got masks, so I got plenty of masks, and so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And I'm really looking forward to actually taking Josie out. Really, really am looking forward to taking her out. So I've got down my pram this morning to the Land Rover. I asked Sam who she wanted me to bring. So I had Josie ready to take 2 weeks ago. So I asked Sam who she wanted me to bring tomorrow, and she said Josie. Sam really loves the babies. And so I brought the pram down to the Land Rover, to my eye candy Land Rover today, and I think I've only used that like twice when I had Leo in it before. So it'd be nice to use that tomorrow. And I've got the snooze shade for it. I've got that ready. So I'm pretty much sorted. Because I got the stuff ready for Josie like 2 weeks ago. And then Russ told me that it was going to be off-road. But anyway, so I do need to change her. I should probably keep her in a baby grow for travelling, because they're nice and comfy. And or sleeper, as you call them in other countries. And then take another outfit for her in the day if it like warms up or something like that. So that'd be like great. So I hope I do have the energy to do a day in the life as well, because that would be nice to have that on Josie's playlist. Spent a lot of time with Emma lately, just because she really fits in. That's another video. Yeah, I've had that requested a few times, and it has been on my mind anyway, and I've been requested on Instagram name's the same as the YouTube channel name, Caroline REBORN Knight. Can I do a photo of Frankie, Annie and Emma Jane all together? And yes, and I actually want to do a video. I also want to do, because I want to do a video about them and about therapy, because I feel like Emma Jane is like the last like little link to my my littles. So I think she's like the last link. So yeah, I have heard everybody's requests for that, read everybody's requests for that. And yeah, that'll be another video coming up. So I think I've got some video ideas coming on for the next 10 days or so. Anyway, this little boy has been waiting patiently enough, haven't you, up there? Hey, been waiting patiently enough. So cheers, everybody. Have a good rest of the week. Be safe. But most of all, enjoy. Enjoy something every day. Achieve something every day. And enjoy something every day. Even if your achievement is literally having a shower. Because believe me, that's mine some days. And it will be on Thursday. It will be just having a shower. Right, speak to you again soon. Thanks, everybody.